Well, the swimming talent shining here for the generally craft-dominant Redhead club. Jess Collins turns it on. And in this lineup, brother Daniel here as well for Redhead, alongside Isaac Costello and Josh. It's all on the line now, this grand final of the Open Male Surf Race.
A couple of family combinations in here, Kurt. We've got the Carberry brothers. We've seen them all summer long from the Warilla Barrack Point Club. So strong. As we head down the list, we've got our Open Ironman winner, Jay Finesse. He'll be one to watch. Matt Poole, Michael Rawson, Jake Reese and Lockie Reed. Two young guns from Newport who are certainly going to be in the mix here, Kurt.
Yeah, see plenty of those guys at the local pool, and definitely the pace is going to be on from the get-go here. Straight in, be interesting. Oh, a little bit of push and shove there early on. And yeah, you expect that in these men's surf races. But again, it's a little bit of a balancing act here. Do you go too far north? It looks like big Jakey Rees down the bottom there trying to get straight in the rip that Georgia Miller did. And then Matt Poole, he loves it. He loves to hedge his bets. He doesn't mind a little bit of rip and a little bit of bank.
Yeah, he's one of the bigger and stronger competitors in this surf race. So he doesn't mind too much fighting against it. He'll try and take the most direct line. But the Newport guys, as we've seen all day, jump in that rip. They know how strong it can be. And look at the advantage it's made up here. And Dan Collins, we saw his sister Jess do the same thing. Jumped on a Newport competitor. They know the right line through the break, and it'll pay dividends. We'll see if it does the same here today.
Well, much like we saw in the other races, pays dividends early, but then you've got to make it work for yourself late. And this is where the rip starts to die off, and now the positioning to the can starts to become critical. And we go inside Matt Poole. Great positioning to the can. He's the closest to the line. The other guys, Rees and Collins, have got to swim a little bit further, and now the battle's on. And it looks like it is in the middle there as well. Jay Finesse of Manly coming to join the leaders, and Matt Poole as well. So it looks these guys closest to screen at the northern end, that rip started to work against them the further out they go.
Matt Poole's coach, Michael King, calls it course management. It's about getting around not the most direct line, but the line that's going to get you there the fastest. And it seems here that neither side has really made all that much of a difference as Jay Finesse leads around, push and shove, great shots. That's what it's like going around a can in a surf race with 40 other guys on top of you, Kurt.
Yeah, generally you'll see it'll be just a one-arm stroke around that can and a big breaststroke kick just to get you around quick and secondly, get you away from your opposition. But it looks like it is
Alex
an Allura
Clark.
clap, so
yeah,
my bad.
Alex Clark out in front there. We saw him in the last couple of summer surf rounds, and his swimming's come on in leaps and bounds in the last couple of years. Does a lot of pool swimming as well, so we'll see him build into these races. Probably not the best across the bank, but once they get into that deep water and it's pure swimming ability, there's very few that are better.
Oh, yeah, it was my bad. Thought it was Jay Finesse there, but it was Alex Clark of Allura. And, well, we should have known from the last round there. He had it all wrapped up and done and dusted. And we saw Nathan Smith come around and snatch that victory from him. So surely he'll learn not to come back into the hole again second time around. But he's so powerful. And I said the last round, he's got that two-prong attack of being an incredible sprinter, really bulky, really powerful. But he's also a great open water swimmer, so he's got plenty of endurance.
Yeah, and we can see from his technique compared to Matt's, he just puts that arm in, lets it extend a little bit longer out the front, and that means he gets that big, nice, deep stroke to pull himself through. Whereas Matt throws the hand in, gets that leverage, and that's just the difference between a little bit of pool swimming and a little bit of surf swimming. There's no better technique, but as the boys start to come in, the waves are starting to build, and we can see that bank and how shallow it is there. First man to the bank here is going to be the winner, and they're just looking to stand up.
Oh, here we go. Matt Poole can stand. There's going to be a jag on, so a couple of party waves there. Down they come, and surely it's going to favour the lads to the left-hand side of screen. Matt Poole's on, looks like one off the back there. Who can body surf? Clark's got it, is it? He has. Alex Clark up and running this time. Matt Poole's up and running, though. Clark a bit closer. Surely Clark this time. Oh, he stumbled. Poole kept his legs, and Matt Poole's going to get it. So Matt Poole's going to be the inaugural Summer of Surf race champion. Alex Clark denied once more. He can't take a trick. And here we go. The local lad, Jake Rees, finishes off strongly. Stefan Demopoulos in there as well. Isaac Costello and Dan Collins, the redhead pairing. And it looks like both the Carberry brothers finishing off for Warilla Barrack Point. Oh, how did he get that? His legs just too big, too strong. Matt Poole of Mooloolaba takes out the first ever Open Male Surf Race Summer of Surf Grand Final, storming home with some incredible wading skills over the top of Alex Clark of Allura. And for Clark, well, it's only going to be a lot of what-ifs now. Unlucky in that last round and unlucky in the final. He's going to hope his luck can turn around come state and Australian titles. Big Jakey Rees, the local lad, finishing in third.
Inaugural Sonoma of Surf race champ, Matt Poole. Great race.
Yeah, happy days. Bit tough backing up straight after the Ironman final, but I mean, Alex Clark was just a freak. I could feel he's got that pull swimmer background, you know, along the back of the cans there. That big 6-beat kick came in, and I mean, my stroke's definitely built for the surf. It's just all thrash and bash. So fortunately, we picked up a little wave at the end, and there was a run finish. So just managed to pip him up the beach.
Congratulations.
Thank you.